Hey guys, I've just found this really sad previously 10x developer bragging about AIs being bad and the LLMs stealing his job and his dreams, his ideas. Uh, what the heck? Just move on. Basically, the technology will never stop evolving, and if you were trying to code or learning to code for 30 years in his case probably or so, uh, you have to move on and look at things differently. Previously we were creating software like in Minecraft, brick by brick, little line by little line, and now we have machines who are building walls and who are building skyscrapers, and now you have to look at it as a building whole city and the whole platforms and the whole systems, much bigger view and much faster development. This is all, and I promised you that I will record the video yesterday about transforming my ages code, which is this is not an advertisement because this is open source. I'm building for myself and for you, and I hope it will work. And currently it is rewritten in Rust because I decided Python is not cool anymore, and that this project and like always continue. I love them. I love clankers. I love them. Simply I love them because my dream was always to build software, and with my ADHD, building it little log up onto other log, and slowly with tons of bugs. Are LLMs producing bugs? Yes, they are. Can they fix them? Yes, they can. They are the same as developers. Why are people so sad about it? This is magic. This is the way. He has some good points. One of it is now we are previously we were paid for coding. Now we are paying to code, which will be not true in few years, maybe few months, when there will be better hardware, consumer hardware you can run your LLMs on. You will be able to run it locally and pet your little AIs at home, having them in their little cages, and you will ensure that Anthropic or OpenAI or Google won't stop your feed of tokens. This is my dream. This is what I will focus on. Currently, we have only problem, and it's the hardware. Phase 5 continue. I'm experimenting with every tool I can find. Yesterday I installed and uninstalled pretty quickly white Kanban. I don't know. It was somehow too heavy. I don't know. I even didn't try to start a project in it or ship or incorporate it into a running project because it seems weird for me. Maybe I will return to it one day. My setup is pretty straightforward and pretty simple. I have only agents file, one skill, agent browser. I'm fine-tuning my workflow for 2 years, as I've said previously. And I was watching Indie Dev then. I was watching every David Shapiro, Vesserot, every big channel, Jason, AI, and how you don't have to anymore. You just pet your clankers, because they are getting really smart and they can really work continuously for several hours. But engineers need, or software developers, do you hear the word coders in word software developers, or connection of word software developer? You are developing a software. This means you are building something with help of robots. This is basically it. Why not? And I always loved games like I'm from Czech, and Factorio is the Czech game. I've never played it, but I played similar games like city building games, and from the 90s I was playing SimCity and Theme Park and Transport Tycoons and whatsoever. And this is it. Those ladders and this game is absolutely the same in a way. You are building shipping lines which are producing something. This is maybe the difference between the old engineers, old software developers loved Sudoku. Yeah? They represented a Sudoku problem, and they love to solve it via the little mechanisms called code. Okay? And now we moved on to solving hundreds and thousands of Sudokus at once in parallel, and building shipping lines which are producing parts of software, can test the final product, and so on and so forth. And this is my cup of coffee, as I can say. This is my way, and I was always been like that. I never liked the hard part of coding. I loved deploying software, maintaining software, taking care of machines. Previously, I started as Linux engineer and infrastructure engineer and so on. But this is my way, and it fits me pretty well to build software like this. We don't any Python. Fix it. Does he have a right point, or is he true in some way? Yeah, because if you are the term wipe coder, and if you are a wipe coder, someone who never built software and doesn't have a clue about anything, yeah, it is problematic, of course. But some of us, in my case, 22 years in IT business, it is blessing to have clankers producing lot of software, a lot of functions. We are not shipping code, we are shipping software. You can listen to Jack Didrik. Stop writing classes. One of my favorites.
Jack Didrik,
talks.
a core developer.
And his point is, we are not shipping as a businesses. We are not shipping software, lines of code. We are shipping functions. What it does for people, and I know you loved solving this shit. You can solve it in a free time when Clanker is producing his shit. Okay, but in my case, I'm much more happy when I can manage 2, 3, or 5 clankers at a time, at once, and I'm building software, which was my dream for all the time previously. This basically is the final box for everything. abstract. In IT, I don't know, 80% is managing database records in some way, pretending to be better than Excel. This is this is modern Excel with Kanbans and shit. People were emulating Kanban boards and Gantt diagrams and whatsoever in Excel, including Doom. Maybe we will code Doom into this platform also. But what's the point? 100 times rewritten Excel or spreadsheet editor? What the heck? Yes, of course, you have to have connected emails, calendars, marketing template builders, and whatsoever, and project management, and time logs, and the issued invoices, and the banking and document management system, and reporting graphs, HR, whatever. But it is always managing data in database tables and creating workflows on top of that. What the heck? And having an Android or iOS app with scanner. What? And you are done. This box is for data and for processes. This little box. And then you have clankers who are managing data. What the fuck? And that's all. That's the case with business IT basically. Then you have games, of course. You can produce games. And then you have low-level stuff. And this is basically current IT. Or if you can come with something better, large searches on the internet. Facebook is basically a forum. Reddit, Facebook, this is absolutely same products. Managing data in database via forms. You input a form and your colleague inputs a form. TikTok, one large database of shitty videos. With algorithm presenting those videos and taking as much of your attention as can be. This is current IT. And they are crying that they can't produce software. Everything was produced 4 years ago via spreadsheet editor and Excel, and we are making wrappers and wrappers on top of wrappers. What the heck? And now clankers can do it, and can do it right, and can do it well, and I love them. And this is why I'm building this piece of code, to clean the mess clankers are doing in code bases when they are building large softwares. Maybe one day it won't be necessary, but who knows. This is the current state of software engineering and of IT. And 2 years ago they were laughing at us playing with clankers and playing with Opus 3. It started when GPT-4 120k tokens came out. I knew that there is some potential, and when Opus came out, Opus 3, I knew that this is the end. It's 2 years ago, and they were laughing. It won't never replace us. Now software engineers are at the most danger of being or not replaced. They work shifted from writing code to watching clankers, to basically being a shepherd of a clanker herd. This is my coffee machine, and this is my not bragging video. I basically love it. Shift your mind into, you can switch the job and being a shepherd of real sheeps, or you can stay and manage your little robots like here. Why not? Maybe, yeah, this is it. This is the producing line for software. and those are clankers who will build better machines. You are building producing lines. Previously you was there as one of those machines. Now you're a manager of those machines. There's still software being produced, and it's faster. It's messy now because we are at the beginning. Clankers are constantly hallucinating. Yeah, when? No. And you can produce protectors for your code. You can inspire yourself, like I've said. He is also bragging about one company stole idea from the other company, that Cloudflare was inspired by Next.js, and they basically stole their product. What? They didn't steal anything. Everyone is copying software from the beginning of time. Ideas and even layouts and what. Why not? And Chinese are open sourcing everything. So why to be a why to cry? You don't have to. You just need to adapt. You just need to move on and take it from the other way and produce as much as you can, or switch the job. I love it. I love producing my ideas. I always wanted to quickly produce, to quickly put into life my ideas, and this is it. Previous software developers loved to solve I don't even know if they love to solve the problems. They love to boost their ego that they can solve something via magic which other people couldn't understand, basically. And this was taken from them by LLMs, and now they are crying. Why? This is stupid nonsense. So I hope I will have this ready very soon. Rewriting into Rust took longer than I expected, and I will ship it as soon as it's rewritten. And have a nice one. Don't cry, and secure your hardware for your local LLMs if you are afraid that they will stop it or make it dumber. And that's all for today.